The scientists were right in 1977. By 2031, global warming was real. It started slowly with massive flooding. The composition of the sea was broken by the influx of fresh water. Its food chain ruptured, dead and dying. The thought process can never be complete without articulation.
You're listening to the Carlson Chronicles, an audio drama with a twist. This is a Privy Projects production.
Two Feathers, I know you're in the kitchen. Get in here. Ian flashed us something through the AI. It's for both of us. He marked it eyes only.
I'm here. I thought he was down in the archive annex.
He is. Sometimes I wished he had just come out of that moldy room and come up here and talk to us.
He is his father's son. He doesn't think face to face yet. There. It's up on the screen now.
Robeson's Briefs. Back brief. Extract from 2260 CE. Cam Cohen. Scribe Archive. Extracted by Kyle Robeson. 4059. Subheading. Key information for N. Security class. Eyes only. Scribe. Arbiter. Level secret. Karn Cohen was the last to perpetuate the Cohen name. He was Freehold 3 scribe from 2235 until his death 2274. His sons were called Carnsons and have perpetuated becoming the current freehold families of Robeson, Kirkson, Wilson, and Bilson.
Summary Project Rebirth follows. Project Rebirth, initiated by Rachel Cohen, January 2155. Premise and actions. The facts are assured and verified. The clouds of ash and noxious gases have cleared from our atmosphere. The implosion of the Earth's nuclear reactors, volcanic eruptions, and subsequent earthquake tsunami events have moderated. Survey missions are needed to gather DNA from the bones of as many species as can be identified. Phoenix Freehold is to initiate binaural processor studies. San Antonio Freehold to initiate embryo reclamation and creation from stored ovum. Freehold 3 to verify species, if any, surviving the extinction level events that occurred 2131 through 2135 CE. Survey missions are needed to find out why contact with Egyptian Freehold 1, Johannesburg Freehold, and Sydney Freehold have been lost. We, the scribes, await all the Freehold Council's approval.
Over the next 100 years, the scribes from each of the remaining freeholds collected remains of humans, plant, and animal alike for DNA harvesting. Luckily, algae blooms had been detected on the ocean surfaces. Oxygen saturation levels are rising. Karn Cohen acted as the first seeder, establishing radiation-tolerant species, as genetically engineered was his priority. His great-grandmother, Rachel Cohen, had worked with the geneticists to identify the changes in the human, plant, and animal genomes. Computer probability curves suggested a 95% success rate for reintroduction. The protest against cloning and genetic engineering had been violent in 3 freeholds, the actions of a few resulting in their destruction by internal saboteurs. The process would begin by seeding grasses. It was hoped that enough dormant vegetation seeded remained under the ash to naturally regenerate tree species after the before ashfall ground level is exposed to light. If not, there were alternatives. If all went well, and the other 14 scribes mirroring Karn's actions should succeed, there would be a viable biosphere for humans on the surface by 2250. The space colonies concurred with these projections. Then, seeding the proverbial Adam and Eve populations could begin. End of extract. So it all began again.
My people wouldn't like having been bioengineered. It seems so far removed from present-day life.
The freeholders would be prejudiced against the once humans. This is touchy ground, even here.
Yes, I I'm not even sure I understand all the ramifications. People died out completely on the surface.
So did everything else, it would seem. What a task to undertake. Why would they even want to?
We weren't taught this in school. I don't even want to guess what the consequences of the freeholders playing God could have on my people.
Kyle never said a word. I wonder why. I would have understood. I'm not happier knowing.
That is likely the reason. It would make more people mad than happy. My people are so proud of being Navajo, they'd be confused and angry about being recreated.
I suppose that's the reason for the secrecy.
Thank you for tuning in to the Carlson Chronicles, a sci-fi audio drama and novel with a twist. It's written by J.A. Babione, narrated by Charlie Wyrack. Your announcer is Tracy Babione. And here's our cast.